Hi, hello. Thank you for coming to visit me in the new year. Happy 2024. It's been a great year, absolutely fabulous. Today is, look at me, all organized in 2024. It is January 2nd, and I bought a calendar. And the reason why I bought this calendar is because it's filled full of the little national holidays. I remember when a few channels were they took a month and they were doing all the little national holidays. So fun. Today is National Buffet Day, which for dinner tonight we're having a buffet. Because Saturday and Sunday we ate like kings and queens and we have leftovers in the refrigerator. So today will be at home buffet day. I have so much to share with you. 2024, let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Had Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Saturday was the day before New Year's Eve. I cleaned the whole house. I deep cleaned the bathrooms, the kitchen. I got down on my hands and knees and like got the little nooks and crannies because I need to end the year clean. And I need to start the year not doing chores because they say whatever you're doing on the first day of the new year represents the rest of your year. So I spent all day yesterday, Monday, crocheting, and I have tons of stuff to show you. Before I get there, we're still on, Saturday? Saturday, Hirschner's sent me a catalog. Hirschner's, right? They sent me a catalog. And I went through it, and there's something I'd like to share with you. On page 50, they have something new, and I'll read it to you. It says, new baby hats. One kit makes up to 30 baby hats, 5 to 6 hats, depending on each size and each color shown. 5 to 6 hats, depending on each color shown. Kit includes Bernat, Softy, Baby, Solid Yarn, and it does preemie to 18 months imported. The kit is $34.99, $35 to do 30 baby hats. If you do donations or charitable work or you have a really big family, that's an excellent price. I just thought that was really good. It says right here, great for charity stitching. It is. That's pretty incredible. Good job, Hirschner's. You caught my attention. So much so that I went onto their website and forgot all about my Halloween horror thing. And I ordered some yarn. I did. They had some amazing yarn on sale. And when it gets here, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. I also got my Murray McMurray chicken catalog. Isn't she adorable? Oh, that's exactly how I look when I go talk to my chickens. I'm still working on a diaper design so Bonnie can come in the house and spend more time with me without making messes. Saturday, after I got done cleaning into Sunday, I really wanted to tie in the ends and finish old projects. And I'd been cleaning house all day, so I was exhausted. So I got the granny square scarf all done. Look at that. I chose to do a very open binding on it, which was an incredible tutorial on YouTube. Then I noticed when I started my black row, I went down and grabbed one of the center 3 double crochets on the center. On 4 of them, I didn't. Those were the last 4 I did. I was in a rush. So the last 4 are in the back of the neck. So that's how I know where the neck is. And it's long and it's perfect and it's exactly what I had in mind. I absolutely love it. It's gonna go perfect with my gray jacket. And what else I worked on? I didn't get to those knitting socks. I didn't mess around too much with those. But I got a couple more color rounds done on the sleeved poncho. we're growing. I decided that I wanted the sleeves to go down to the mid elbow. So I've already used one skein in each of the 4 colors, and I'm getting ready to open up the second skein. So I tied in and sewed in all these ends, which I used 3 colors on each one. I have 20 squares. That was a lot of ends. And the granny, I went back because on the first, I didn't want any ends that I need to sew in. So I sewed in all the ends, and my Scrappy Chicken helped me with that. So she is all the cut ends, bits and pieces I am gonna collect from 2024. How's that for a New Year's resolution? I'm gonna save all my weaved in scraps, ends, tails, and yarn bits, and I'm gonna shove them down in here. And by the end of 2024, she's gonna be one fat hen, fully stuffed. So that's a goal for that. That's a resolution I can keep, right? Not going to the gym, not taking on any extra. What else is going on fun and exciting? What else is going on that's fun and exciting? Let's see. Stanley. Yes, my Stanley. Hold on, come here, Stan. Come here, Stanley. My Stanley. Look at that, still holding good. So I was right. So this cotton, I love this cotton, Hobby Lobby, stretches. I knew it did. The stitches just need to, you know, fall into place. But he was getting pretty, the vest was getting pretty loose. It was kind of hanging way down here. So I moved the button over. Now it's nice and tight. It could continue to stretch, but I really don't think so. I mean, it's not something that, I hold from here. And yeah, maybe there's a little, when I tuck it under my armpit, it might get, you know, a little worked down. Oh, look, I got a Stanley accessory. I got a straw cover, so no itsy bitsy spiders will go down my water spout. Look at that. It's got like a little silicone plug inside the little dangling flower, and it just, look at me. Fancy. So I did that. Oh, and so there's tons of mug hug crochet videos. So I found a very simple one that just gave basic stitches and fundamentals, and then I had fun with it. I made a Snoopy mug hug for my Stanley, but it's not done yet. I have something waiting, coming in the mail. So this is a tutorial by, repeat after me, craft after me, craft, repeat after me, repeat, crochet, craft, me, all those words. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited to visit with you. I can't remember the name. Anyway, a Woodstock applique tutorial, and I will post the link to the description box below. This was a cute, fun make. I left the hair poked up. I put fabric glue under, and then I stitched. So I started out down here with the single crochets in the green. I did 6 double crochet fans. I did some half doubles, working all the way up. So Stanley is 12 inches fat, and then from here to here is 3.5 inches. So in my mind, I didn't calculate correctly. I made them 12, and then I was thinking for the 3 inches, I'll make a doghouse. So I made a little red doghouse, and in my mind, Snoopy's doghouse was red and white. It's just red and black. So I'm gonna take some little black thread and make those boards stand out. So I went on Etsy, and I found an enameled button of Snoopy for like $3, and it's in Southern California. I could have Sarah Nickel pick it up for me. Sarah, you wanna go on a road trip and bring me a button? It's being shipped. It should be here in the next couple of days. So Snoopy will be right there. I'll show you again when the button comes. And then Woodstock will be on there. How fun was that? So when I was designing, look at that. That's some intense homework. I did that as I was working, I put the measurements down so I'd know how far to go. I calculated the doghouse. Every other row was an increase, single crochets. Every other row of that was just single crochet across. So it wasn't building too fast, but it was building fast enough that this doghouse wouldn't be more than 3 inches for the handle. So when I put the button on, it's going to be like that. Nice. And then Snoopy will be right there. So yeah, I did all those calculations. My notes and scribble really isn't good enough to be a pattern in any way, but I like the scrapbooking effect that my notes take on. I did this process. This was my thought process through this creation that I then have. While I was on Etsy, I was thinking about the county fair. In 2023, when I went to the county fair, I looked at all the fiber crafts and I sent an email, and the lady said that I should come back in January, that they would post the 2024 rules, regulations, register on the website and all that good stuff. So I was thinking of all the entries and I needed to check in on that. So I went and I looked, and all the regulations are posted for the county fair, which will be another visit because I got a lot to talk about. But one of them was a baby section. I don't have any babies in my life. And when I make items, I gift them. They leave right away. And so I was thinking, I need a baby. No. My kids are grown and self-sufficient. I need a baby in my life to try clothes on. So while I was on Etsy and I found the button, I found a baby. I did. I found a Cabbage Patch baby that is complete. What could have been twins? A naked baby. What? I don't know of a baby that's more in need than this naked baby. So I bought the preemie Cabbage Patch so that I can create the clothes, and eventually I'll just keep the baby and all the clothes in a basket because I want to enter those parts of the fair too. Bag O' Day Crochet has so many baby outfits, and Ravelry has tons of free patterns to make little jumpers, little dresses, little hats, and we're bald. I picked a bald baby so we could cover that head up. And look at the little feet. Look at those. Those kind of look like my feet. We're wide width family. But yeah, I can make all kinds of cute little, oh, look, we got a belly button too. Yeah, I mean, how cute is that? And totally affordable with shipping and the baby and everything else. It was under 10 bucks. I might need 2. One's good enough. So I got the baby and I'm gonna start crocheting the clothes for the baby for the fair. The rules in the fair said that the items have to be worked in the last year. So the last fair year was last May. So that's gonna affect some of my fair entries, but this is new. I just started investigating this recently, so I'll need to look into that a little bit more. So Woodstock, happy buffet day, happy 2024. Look at me, I'm so organized. Look, I got all my favorite things. I have calendars and baby chicks and crochet notes and yarn sales, and I'm having a great 2024. As a matter of fact, when I was walking down to the mailbox to get my mail, I was kicking the leaves, listening to my Libby. Oh, my phone's behind you. I was listening to my Libby. I'm listening to a knitting club book, starting out pretty good. It's about a young mom who finds out a young lady who finds out she's pregnant. She lives in New York and she wants to stay in New York even though she's going to be a single mom and raise the baby on her own. And right now she is establishing herself in her own yarn shop, and she's very successful at it. And she has very rich clientele who like to commission pieces from her. And they're starting to establish, right now in the book, they're starting to establish a knit night where random people in her community are starting to come together. I waited 6 weeks for a copy to become available. I will link that in the description box below. On my way to the mailbox, listening to Libby, I found this in the leaves. What? Yes, it is a 1986 $50. What? Come on. You have to admit, lucky pennies, right? A lucky $50? I've never found a lucky $50 before, but I will be carrying that around with me for at least a week before I put it somewhere special. What else have I been doing? Oh, we went to the grocery store and they had hyacinth. Look at that. The bulb is growing in the vase, and those are going to be, let me turn it this way. Those are going to be the blooms. They're getting ready to shoot up, and then they'll open up. At our old house in El Sobrani, someone previously that lived there planted one of these bulbs by our front door, and every Easter it was in full bloom, and they smell incredible. So we got a couple of those to give to family and friends. I have one to keep too. It's on the coffee table. And they came in, we got a pink one and a blue one for the grandmas. And I took one to my client, and I need to make her a coaster, a wintry themed, not Christmas, but more winter themed coaster to trade out her Christmas wreath. So I'm thinking of a snowflake. And what else? I need to finish the poncho. The knit socks are still in timeout on my dresser. They've just been sitting there. But I'm gonna work on baby clothes. I think baby needs a name. And baby needs a visit with a magic eraser before I do too much more snuggling and cuddling. Thank you so much for coming to visit me. Tomorrow will be fruitcake toss day. We'll have to see about that. Thank you for coming. I'm having such a great 2024. I hope you are too. And I really hope that all your ends weave in themselves this year. That's my wish for you. Take care, friend. Thank you for visiting. Bye-bye.